Hi everybody, I'm Joel Ledlow. This is Evolution JKD, and I'm going to talk to you today about the Biu Jee and why you're doing it wrong and tell you how to do it properly. So let's cover the wrong way and then I'll show you the right way, okay? So here's the first thing on the wrong way, is doing that really long range Biu Jee, the finger jab coming from extended punch range, and you're reaching way out to close the gap, to bridge that distance and close in on an opponent, and you're doing it with a finger jab. Here's why it's bad. Number one, your accuracy is terrible. Number two, the stability in the hand is not going to be sufficient for the force you're creating if you hit like you're supposed to. So if you hit with a finger jab as hard as you do with a regular jab or an open hand, you're going to break your fingers. If you hit it like this, bang, they're going to break. Because if you hit to the eyes, low likelihood of accuracy in that because of the distance, small target, small contact point, the accuracy is very, very low. You know, if they're going to stand there with and let you poke them in the eye, sure. But nobody who's really trying to fight you is going to do that. They're going to move their head and you're going to miss. And if you miss into their bones, broken finger. If you miss the other way and you do that posy thing that I see so much in the JKD world, stop doing it. You look stupid, okay? And it's not practical. It's not going to be in a fight. When you do the posy thing, you say either A, I'm doing movies, or B, I don't know how to fight. It could be C, both, but it's definitely not fighting. So if you're posing, bang, and I pose at the end of it, that's not going to do you any good. It looks really cool. Like, I like watching that stuff. But it's not a fighting perspective, and that's what we want to look at. So number one, this doesn't work because small contact point, small target, long range, likelihood of hitting it accurately over there, very small. If you miss and hit somewhere else in the head, those bones are really dense. This way, not a lot of stability in the fingers. You have a very high likelihood of breaking the finger, jamming the finger, doing something to injure that finger, that those small, this isn't all that strong, okay? Don't believe me? Go to a wall and hit it. Hit it with an open hand, hit it with a closed fist, and hit it with a finger jab from your extended punching range. If you do that, you're gonna find out pretty quickly it doesn't work, okay? It's not good. Your open hand is gonna hit pretty darn hard. Your closed fist, less so by a significant amount. And then your fingers, you're gonna hit like nothing. So that doesn't work. So Biu Jee, a finger jab from extended range, does not work. Or I'll say it is very, very inefficient, and it is not a good tool to use in that range. It is a good tool, but not in that range. So let's get closer and do one that the Jeet would tell me that Bruce liked to do. Actually, Bruce Lee liked to do the Biu Jee this way. That's what I learned from my training, this way. He'd do it like a cobra. And when you do this, and he would be really close, he'd get in, bang. And so the range was throwing from inside of trapping range, and you're moving around, bang, and he'd come in. What does this do? Well, this, number one, it changes the distance because you're in tight. You're in a trapping or a stand-up grappling range, whatever you want to call it. You've made contact and you're moving through obstructions. You could be on the ground with this. You could be standing. You could be against a wall. Whatever it is, you're in contact and moving around their limbs to strike into the eye. You're closer, so that distance is less. Their ability to react is less. Your hand structure is better, so you're more stable in this hand. You can hold it longer and stronger. Two, because there's less distance, no, they can't get out of the way as easily, but two, you're actually not creating as much power. What does that mean? It means you're going to be able to do it with confidence, and you've got more stability, more confidence, more stability, less distance, less power, but more accuracy. And the target is a very high yield target. Doesn't take a whole lot to do damage to the eye. So I don't need to hit it hard. I need to hit it accurately. So bing, to the eye, that's enough. That's it. There. So do that. Do it right there. Try that. I can do that to a wall. Oh, just did that to my desk. Sorry. So bang in there. Yeah, I can do that to a concrete wall. Do I want you to do it to my eye? No. So Biu Jee, the finger jab, coming from extended punch range is a poor choice. Coming from close, trapping, grappling range, being in tight. I'm going to go to my speaker. Whoa, coming in here, throwing it from here and circling around, coming in with that finger there. That's going to be good. That's going to work. So when you're looking at these tools, whether it's a Biu Jee or anything else, you have to look at not only do I understand the tool, but do I understand the proper range and the proper timing of it, and why? Why is this successful here and less successful there? And I won't say it's right or wrong. It's right and wrong. It's more efficient and less efficient, because that's really how I want you to look at everything. Why is it more efficient to use it from close range, shorter distance, higher confidence, because of the distance is less, because your accuracy is greater, because your stability in your hand is greater, less likely to be injured. Your body, your subconscious will fight you if you go too hard in something that your body knows will hurt. Put your hand down, hit it with a hammer. Don't do that. But as an example, that would hurt. You're not going to really be gung-ho about hitting your hand in a hammer. Now, if you're hitting a nail and you miss the nail and hit your thumb, that's when you get into problems. We don't want to do that. I don't want you to train something and then get into a situation where you might use it and bang, it's just like hitting your thumb with a hammer accidentally because you went full force because you thought you were hitting the nail. Don't do that. So really work through the where and the whys and the how comes of your training. When you're cultivating, cultivate for the fight, cultivate for the reality of missing, create for the realities of I might have to fight more than one person, and for the realities that they might be really good and have a counter. So if I miss with this, I have quick options. It's just a guard position. There's a lot to do in there. I'm Joel Ledlow. This is Evolution JKD, and those are my thoughts on Biu Jee coming from extended range. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Check out some more videos. See ya.